Hey, what's up guys? Ezra here, Moto247. It's been an extremely long night tonight, making two tracks for the Moto247 Championship, but guess what? That two tracks turned into, what do we have, like five now? They're not all published though, but this first one here was a 35-second lap time, so I added a section, got it to the low 40s, maybe high 30s, forgot what it was, and I like that one. So I published that one, and then I'm like, shoot, that's gonna be extremely long race with those low lap times. So I slowed this section along the wall down a little bit to get to, now I have like a 43. I'm only a couple laps in, so I'm sure that'll get down faster for sure for the fast guys. But talk about that in a second. Get going with this lap here. But so this would be round. Is this 7? No, this would be round 8 of the Moto247 Championship, right after Orlando SX. Kind of mixing up the schedule later on here. But hopefully to get a week or two advance before we change tracks there. So, but anyways, yeah, 3 versions of this track, and the last 2 versions have a crack right there, and you can see on the right side of that start, and on the left side you can see that right by the monster tower right there. So, and round 9 most likely gonna be at my other track, and I have 2 of them, so I gotta I gotta pick. It's killing me because I don't know which one to pick though, but we'll get that going here. But anyways, let's get going here with round 8 of our championship track preview. Gotta love that case in the finish line. But we got a wall jump here into a triple onto the tabletop, off the tabletop, off, single out. We'll launch that one. We got a Supercross triple here, left-hander single, triple on. I'm having issues with this one. On the Cooper Webb bike I didn't have issues at all, so it's frustrating me. So this is where it's different than my first St. Louis track. We got a little tiny triple right there, come across over the start to a right-hander, and that's a lap at St. Louis SX. I think my first version's St. Louis with a dot in between, so don't get those confused. They're pretty much the same track besides that one section. But I'll delete one once I find my least favorite. Yeah, I built that track 35 seconds. I'm thinking that's gonna be insane on a 20-minute moto. The lappers it'd be like double, triple lapped. Yeah, my first version, you would take it right after these whoops and then go across and hit the finish line. So we have all of this is different. So wasting some time, so we don't have a super fast lap time. And once we got over here in my other track, we would jump, and we didn't have the wall jump, so that really sped things up. We had a double here, onto a triple, onto a tabletop, but it was a faster style one than this. Off. So, like once, I bet if you guys, once get going, if we had a championship race there, it'd be like low 30-second lap times. It'd be insane. This is already, fast enough with the 43 that can get probably down on the low 40s for sure. So this will be after Orlando SX, which we have later today. I think it's depends on what time zone you're in. It's 1:49 here. So yeah, Sunday, June 21st. This will be the round following that. I really don't want to delete my other St. Louis tracks. I really like them. Yeah, if you want to check them out, I wanted to still name it St. Louis, but I didn't want to get them all confused, so this is the track we're racing. It's St. Louis SX with no dot in between St. Louis. My first one is St. Louis SX with a dot, and my second one is St. Louis 2. Yeah, sorry for the confusion there. I did not plan on making 3 tracks here for this track layout, or this round or whatever. Is that faster? Holy shit, that might be faster. Kinda takes the fun out of doing a wall jump though. I hope that's not faster. If that's equal, that'd be awesome. Imagine wall jump in a battle and you can launch it in. That'd be so cool. Anyways, around 9, I believe, or I might push it back later in the year, it will be my other custom track. I have to publish my new one though. The second half of the track is different, pretty much all the same sections, but in a different order. I'm just picking which one I will do. My first version's Los Angeles SX. Oh, crap. That is up online right now. So if you get some laps in on that, you get a general idea of what that layout's like. And after the tunnel, you take a left. In my other version, you just keep on going straight, but you do that same pretty much order of jumps. Or not the order, but you know what I mean. The same sections, just in different order. Man, I don't know why I've been so slow in this game lately. Haven't been playing it too much, so that explains a lot, but still, this is like really bad. Okay, let's see if I can launch it. That puts you like not that far ahead of the ghost there. Yeah, hopefully you can be competitive doing that wall jump, because that's kind of cool. Okay, well, we'll get off this track here, and I'll show you my other one while we're at it here. I know it's a round 8 preview, but we'll get there. I wanted to get a good picture. So this will be round 8 of our championship. St. Louis. Okay, we're good now. Just wanted to get a picture so I can post that. So, you guys see here the tracks. So that's like a low 40s. Once, like, I bet I can get my 43 down, and you guys can definitely get that down further. Especially with that jumping in from that wall jump. But my other one, let's see if I can rename them so that we're not all getting them mixed up. I didn't know which one I was gonna go with though, so I wanted to be named St. Louis. I didn't want to name something different. So we got St. Louis SX online tracks over here. This is the one we're gonna do as of now. See that layout like we just did. We got St. Louis 2, and as you can see, you're going over the start the same way. Just you can't really see it that much, but you know, it's a different rhythm on the very bottom. But my first one, which I liked but was extremely fast lap time, is St. Louis SX with a dot there. And as you can see, you know, after the whoops there, you go into that fast corner over to the finish line, so you're not doing that 180, that triple and coming back, so that's cutting down a few seconds. Then on the very bottom of your screen that you can't see, and there's no wall jump, and it's smaller, faster jumps that double, triple on the table, often single out, so it's a good 10 or so seconds faster, so that'd be in the low 30s. And look at that layout, just imagine the lappers we would have. And this is my other one. So after that over under there, it's gonna kind of veer a little bit and then go along the side of the stadium. And my second version that I haven't published, kind of leaning towards that one though, but I'm not 100%. But anyways, so we're gonna go down, then right before that sand section, you can see that over there, that big jump. It's gonna be there, then it's gonna keep on coming, and then go over the start, like the first one is, and then it's gonna connect back to this, you know, go across, come back, then connect to that sand section there. And you can see in the very top of your screen there, that double. It's very tight now. There wasn't that much room for me to put a landing there with the stadium wall being there. So you kind of have to land like in this really messed up jump because it's not a landing jump, like directly into a corner. In my second version, you actually have a landing jump and a smooth transition into the corner, so I'm probably gonna lead towards that right there. But here's that one. Didn't know which one I was gonna pick right there. Guess I'll make another video for Los Angeles once I get that up. But if you guys want to ride that track a little bit, you get the gist of, you know, what we're gonna be in for round, I think that'd be 9. So I was trying to lower that lap time. My problem was it was over a minute 9. I think I got that down a couple seconds. So, and this one, the problem was it was too fast. So complete opposites right there. So here is my first version of St. Louis. So my first two have the same section right here. Double, triple, I guess there wasn't a single out too. So that's the same in my first two versions, St. Louis, the dot, and you got a lower jump right there. So whoop, instead of the bigger jump we have in St. Louis 2020, or SX. Man, I gotta rename those, getting them mixed up. So now we're already up to the start. So 37, I effed up a ton there. Imagine laying on a heater. Pretty curious to see how low you guys can get it. I want to see if you guys can get it in the 20s. Kinda sucks, so you gotta dodge that top lock. Dang. Put a jump there, then it kept on screwing up the rhythm of the section there, so that sucks. I like this track too. I didn't want to make adjustments to it. I can probably tweak like this, some little crap like that, but I really like it though. It sucks that the lap time is so low. Oh my god, can I ride a bike to the whoops ever in this game? Okay, I am majorly having issues here with 35. So I would call it a heater, but I'm all over the place right now. So let's see if we can get a decent lap in here. A 34.8. Wonder how much that new updated section right here slows it down. Yeah, I like my finished one. That were finished product of the St. Louis series of tracks that I have on this game. I'm glad we're going with that one. Yeah, you got some options in this new lane, I guess. Instead of doing that, I don't think you have much options there at all, so we're gonna for sure go with that one that I went over first in this video, St. Louis SX without a dot between St. and Louis. I'll stop you there. Long night of making tracks, constantly changing them, and as I rode this one a little bit more, can definitely say I like my newest one the best. Really wish it didn't have those cracks in the start, but oh well. You just have to, for that 1.1 second that you're gonna be using it, in, each race, you're gonna have to bite the bullet on that. So, anyways, that's round 8. I'll leave my other ones up. I can see if I can try adjust the names. So there's not a million St. Louis tracks. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in here for the track preview of round 8 of the Moto247 Championship. See you guys.